Imagine just for a moment how it feels when you experience something that truly captivates you, something that effortlessly draws your focus, when time seems to stretch and bend around your awareness. You might even notice how your mind becomes calm, and your thoughts they seem to flow more naturally, almost as if they were meant to come together in exactly this way. It's as if you can almost feel the words shaping your thoughts, aligning your focus in such a way that everything falls perfectly into place. And what if, as you listen closely now, you begin to notice the subtle shifts in the rhythm of this flow, the way the ideas and the images flow smoothly together, almost like a gentle current, carrying your thoughts from one point to the next. You might even find yourself relaxing a little deeper, noticing how each word moves effortlessly, carrying with it a sense of calm, of confidence, a sense of control, yet freedom all at the same time. Now, without even needing to think about it, you might begin to realize you're not just hearing words, no, you're actually experiencing them, filling the space between the words, the pauses, the pace. And in that space, something remarkable happens. Understanding expands, flow deepens. As you take each next step mentally, you find it's like following a gentle stream that's guiding you naturally towards something even more powerful, even more engaging, all without you having to try so hard, without you needing to force anything. It's almost as if you can sense without thinking the very structure of communication, the flow of language itself, can help you to become more connected, more present, more alive to what's being said. You don't even have to try too hard, do you? Your mind can simply open effortlessly to what's happening in that moment, as if you're letting your thoughts simply flow, moving with the rhythm of the conversation. As you do, you might find the more you follow along, the more naturally you engage with each idea, each moment. Perhaps you can already notice when there's no mental friction, no effort to keep up, things just become easier. And isn't that what you want? A smoother experience, where the ideas come effortlessly, where your mind can relax into the conversation, and in doing so, you find yourself connected, focused, and engaged all at the same time. What if I told you this kind of flow, the effortless back and forth between speaker and listener, it holds the secret to engaging with anyone at a deeper level? Imagine knowing deep down you can effortlessly guide others into this space, where they feel completely absorbed in your words, where they feel completely with you, without even realizing how naturally it's happening. It's as though, by subtly adjusting your pace, you can help others to enter a space of deep attention, almost as if they're carried along by the rhythm of your words, each sentence building on the last, not in ways that force them, but in a way that invites them to follow. And as you do this, you notice how their focus naturally sharpens, how they begin to anticipate the next word, the next sentence, almost as if they're entranced by a rhythm. And just as easily, without even trying, you realize you can influence how they experience time. You don't have to push or rush, but instead, by subtly adjusting your pace, your timing, you can make them feel like they've all the time in the world. Their thoughts begin to settle, to slow, to catch up with you. And in that very moment, they experience clarity, as if things are clearer than ever before, as if they can see the meaning beneath the words without needing to think so hard. Think about this. You can speak at just the right pace, slightly faster than they're used to, just enough to keep them fully engaged, yet not so fast they lose track. And what happens is fascinating. You become the guide, leading them into a place where they don't even notice the effort. They simply feel the flow, the connection, the ease, which they follow. It's as though they don't need to think about keeping up. They simply feel in sync with you. Each word a natural progression from the last. And as they follow, perhaps you notice there's a moment, just a brief moment, where their attention is at its peak, where the focus is at its sharpest. And in that moment, you can anchor this connection. Perhaps you notice how your words, they seem to sink deeper into their understanding. Each one more resonant, more compelling than the last. And you effortlessly just keep speaking, guiding them further into this space, knowing with every word, with every pause, with every rhythm, you're deepening the connection. And now, as you continue to listen and absorb, it's almost as if you begin to realize the very act of speaking, of communicating, is fluid, connected. It creates an experience where the lines between speaker and listener begin to blur. You begin to feel as though it's all happening naturally, without strain, with everything fitting perfectly into place. And in this space, the power of your words are amplified, effortlessly beyond what you could have imagined. And all of this happens effortlessly, naturally, as you guide others into a place of profound connection, all by understanding and mastering the art of flow. And perhaps, just perhaps, you're beginning to realize this flow is not only a skill, but a way of being, one that, when mastered, allows you to influence, connect, and lead others in ways that feel effortless, authentic, and magnetic.